video, I will be designing a brand from scratch called Lots of Love. Lots of Love is a florist that requires a brand identity that includes logo variations as well as a flower wrap design. The target audience is a female in her 40s that loves to buy flowers for herself. Therefore, we need to create a premium and luxury brand that attracts our posh ladies. Based in London, Lots of Love is in the online flower delivery market, in competition with Bloom and Wild, Arena Flowers and Flower Station. With these things in mind, let's get ready to design Lots of Love. So let's begin with the design process, the first step being the mood board. As you can see, I'm going for really nice typography, making this brand premium and luxury. And for the colours, I'm thinking of using some delicate colours but staying in the neutral side. Now that the mood board is done, it is time to go and pick and choose the typography. And I get my typography from Adobe fonts and ENVATO elements, and you can find the link below. So here I have 6 different typefaces that are all serif fonts that have that premium look about it. So let's go down the list and pick and choose which font we are going with. Off the bat, I'm removing font 1 as it's in italics, and that's not working for me. Font 2, I like it and I will keep it for now. Font 3, it's a nice font but not working for this project, and it's a little bit too thin and too long, so that's gone. Font 4, I like it and we will keep it for now. Font 5, I'm not a fan of the S, so that's gone. Font 6, I like it and we will keep it for now. And I'm going to go back and remove font 4. So we are down to 2 fonts, and I find it hard to choose between these two. So what I'm going to do is make them bigger, place them in their own artboard, and after comparing the 2 fonts and looking at my mood board, I decide to remove font number 2, as I really like how font is the right amount of thin and it has really nice O's. So now that I've chosen the font, it is time to create the logo, where I'm going to be customizing and manipulating the type. The reason that I like to customize my logos is because I want to create something unique. But not every single logo has to be custom or has to have major customization, as it's the slight differences that create a big difference. So the first thing that I'm going to be doing is figuring out the layout for the primary logo. So what I'm going to do is stack the words on top of each other and have the word love bigger, and the words lots of are going to be smaller and fit on the line. So looking at the mood board, I want the letters to really interact with one another. So the first thing that I'm going to do is make the O smaller. With the O smaller, I want the tail of the L to extend and go under the O. To do this, I'm going to use the pencil tool and I'm going to experiment how I want the tail to look like, making everything more compact and closer and really allow these letters to interact with one another. To make things even more closer, I decided to move the O behind the V. This really allows the L, O and V to really interact with one another. After some experimentations, I wanted to connect the L's tail to the V. I also decided to add another typeface, which is going to be a script font. So I chose the letter L to be in the script font instead of drawing the L's tail. Then finally, I'm going to bring in the E a little bit closer to the V so they're touching, so everything is interacting with one another. Now we're going to move on to the top line, and I want to use the script font again for the F. After some experimentations, I decided to go to lowercase f and then connect the script font's tail to the F, and this tail will be interacting with the O as well. Next, we're going to move on to the word lots. So the first thing that I wanted to change is the S. I'm going to go back to the script font and use the F's tail and place that in the S, allowing the S's tail to go back and touch the body of the S. Then I reduce the size of the O and place it on top of L's tail, where it's also touching the T, and this can create a really nice line between the L's tail and the top of the T, which will be crossing the O. So this is all the manipulation done, and it is time to move on to the secondary logo, which will be landscape. Finally, it is time to move on to the logo mark, and I want to be working with the letters L, O and L, but it is important that it doesn't look like the acronym laugh out loud. After doing some maneuvering, I placed the O on the arch of the L, and then the second L, I placed it in the middle of the O, and that is the logo mark done. With the logo variations done, it is time to move on to the colors. In my mood board, I was thinking of using delicate colors like pastels. However, I decided to go full on with the neutral colors, using cream, really dark maroon, and dark green. With the brand done, it is time to reveal Lots of Love. If you have enjoyed watching me create this brand from scratch, you may also enjoy watching me design this fake tan brand right here.